Hey guys, it's Tony, and today I'll be doing a quick overview for the Syma X12 Nano Quadcopter. Now, the X12 has been out for a while now, and I was on GearBest.com looking for a cheap, small, affordable quadcopter for my son to practice on since the Sky Hawkeye was a little bit too big for him. And I figured the X12 is small enough where the props are so small, if we fly into the wall, fly into ourselves, whatnot, it's going to be very, very little damage or no damage at all just because of the small size. The Syma X12 is a full 4-channel control, which is great for pretty much anybody who's, even if you are a beginner or someone who's been flying before, you have full 4-channel control, you have throttle, you have yaw control. The third and fourth is just the movement for the up and down, or the forward and backwards, and the left and right, which is pretty cool for something this size. According to the box, this little X12 can do 360 rolls, or Syma calls it 360 inversion. We all know Google Translation is not the best. So you can see, here's a quick 360 shot of the box. The X12 is also available in 4 different colors. You got black, green, white, and red. And I got the black one because black looks cool, and especially with the 4 LED lights on top, it's a pretty sick looking little quadcopter. Here's the bottom of the box with some technical data and some specs. If you guys want more details, be sure to check out GearBest.com. They have a lot better descriptions on there, better than the box. So let's go ahead and take everything out and show you guys the contents inside. Alright guys, so all the good stuff is out of the box. So you can see we have this Xbox 360-like controller that Syma includes with the X12. It feels very nice. It's round, has a nice feel to it. I can easily grip it. The joystick feels very nice. We have buttons on top for different functions, like of automatic flip buttons. So if you're a beginner, you can now flip like a pro, which is pretty neat. The left side over here is like a high and low speed selection. I'll show you guys later in the next set of videos exactly how these buttons work and how they function. This is more of an overview video. The controller is powered by 2.4 gigahertz, so you no longer have this infrared sensor up here, unlike some of the other ones, because infrared, outdoor sunlight, it's not a good mix. So 2.4 should give you nice, reliable signal and a lot better range, which is cool. On the back here, you can see the battery cover is held on by a small screw, so you will need to get 4 AA batteries to power on the controller. Syma does give you a small Phillips screwdriver to remove that screw on the back of the battery cover. You also get additional set of props, or a complete set of props, 2 blacks, 2 whites. You can see 2 blacks, 2 whites over here. So if you're a beginner or even advanced pilot, you're having too much fun learning or having too much fun flying it, you're gonna crash sooner or later, and if you do damage a prop, you do have a complete set of spares, which is very cool. Over here we have a USB charging cable, so if you have a laptop, computer, cell phone charger, or pretty much any other USB power source, you can charge the Syma X12 with this USB cable. The X12 does have an internal battery, so you cannot remove it and swap it out if you want to. Everything is all fixed inside, and I'm assuming this square shape on the bottom here is where the battery is located. On the rear of the X12, we have the battery port, or the connector port to charge. We have an on and off switch. So pretty cool. Let me power it on real quick. I already hooked it up to the charger to get a quick charge through it, so I can show you guys the cool LED lights. But the front LED lights is actually pretty bright for something this size. You can see it shining on the white remote. On the top here, I'm not sure how Syma was able to do it, but for something this size, Syma was able to squeeze in 4 tiny little LED lights, and I find that very neat and pretty sweet, because when you're flying it in my living room with the lights off, it's going to be pretty cool. Here it is next to a quarter for size, comparison. Very, very tiny. These blinking green and red lights is distracting me, so let me go ahead and power off with the on and off switch. So you can see very tiny little quadcopter. It's a tiny bad boy. You can see I can put the quarter on top of here, and there you go. It's tiny. So one thing I also noticed too, the bottom of the motors is nice and protected. It's encased so it's not exposed. like some of the other manufacturers out there that has, you know, the same size quadcopters. The bottom of the motor is exposed, so if you guys don't know, when you land hard, you're a beginner, you're having too much fun, you crash, whatnot, you're gonna damage the motor if they're exposed. So Syma took it a step forward, encased everything, protected, even the sides here you can see we got ribs to protect the motor. They're small little motors, and we also have small little rubber feet or rubber balls down here to absorb some of the impact if you're flying off of like a hard tile, you know, concrete, whatnot, something hard surface. It just absorbs some of that impact, which is... So before I end this video, I want to show you guys something very cool that I saw when I was skimming through the manual. Picture of a guy holding his hand out, tossing the X12 out. I'm hoping I can do that because right here it says, using 6-axis gyroscope, quadcopter bring you more fun. Throw out the quadcopter or push up throttle lever when rolling. The quadcopter could hover smoothly in the sky. So what they're saying here with the Chinglish, you know, translation using Google, basically if I take this quadcopter, I throw it out, and I power on the throttle, it should hover there nicely. So we'll try that out in my next videos, because if it does work, my son is gonna have a blast, because anything I throw out, if it flies, he's gonna love it. So there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and be sure to stay updated. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment if you guys like it, and I'll see you guys later.